people can be assholes to you, especially when you're winning. People don't always want to see you win. Not everyone wants to see you win, and that's the truth. And I can't stress that anymore. Hey besties, so welcome back to another video. I am Shantel, for those of you who don't know, and this is the Enchanted Beauty game. So today I'll be getting ready to go to a family get together, and I want to do a little chit chat before I leave with you guys to basically put you on your games and to help you guys to become more aware of your environment, your surrounding, and for persons who you call friends, and also even for family, for some of us, honestly, because you'll be surprised to find out who actually really don't have your best interest at heart, even though they pretend that they solemnly wish you the best. But trust me, actions speak louder than words. So get ready with me, stick around for this video. So I'm going to go in with my sunscreen first. So yes, so I've experienced so many different things with individuals and family members as well that help me to become aware and to be mindful of what I say and do around people, and also to be mindful of what you share. Honestly, not everybody means you well in life, and that's the truth. And even in your family, there's a lot of people really don't mean you well. Here, take this from me. They might pretend, they might try to take advantage of the fact, yes, they mean you well, but they really don't. Alright? And you have to keep an eye out and to be mindful of what you oversharing with persons. Could be in your family or your friend group, it doesn't matter. Not everyone wants to see you win, and I am going to be transparent with you guys because that's what we're all about, right? Transparency on this channel. I've experienced a moment, call it whatever you want. You can call it an awakening moment where this particular family member, even an elder in my family, right? I won't say one of our elders. And I was planning or already went ahead just because I want to know people for who they really are. So I'm a person, I will share things or accomplishments or whatever I aspire to do or to be after I've obtained the goal or the plans that I have in mind to obtain. I will share it after I already got the win, I've already obtained it, and I will share, say for instance, if I'm going somewhere else, I'm going out of town or going out of the country, I'm going to share after I bought my ticket already, everything, interview, whatever needs to get done is already passed. Then I'll share. And the reason why I'm like that, honestly, I learned from mistakes from others. I learned from my mommy, my mother, my father, whatever it may be, my experiences with persons who I thought were by my side, and even though I call them family or even friend, some comments that they make before I've like accomplished that particular goal is like it's a downplay on your goals, your plans, your comments that they make. And when you share to people, like when you share to someone that really don't mean well for you, a group of people who really don't mean you well, you're basically allowing them to have an opinion about that particular situation. And more likely it's going to be a negative opinion. Trust me. And we don't want that. Why would you come up with a negative statement, try to downplay your dreams and demotivate you? We don't want that. So I've learned not to overshare, and your privacy is your choice. What you share is up to you, especially on social media these days when persons are going missing because they give out their location online and getting robbed and all those stuff. The world is crazier, so you must be careful of who you're sharing things with and how you're sharing online. Your privacy is yours. It's nobody business. And if you're at a point where you realize that persons are trying to find out your life and force you to share your business, forcing you to share your business, let them know like that you are able to set your own boundary, and whenever you're ready to share whatever, they have to learn to respect that, right? And that's the truth. Persons need to learn to respect others' decision when it comes on to their privacy. And trust me, these people these days, they want to all up in your business, yeah? And you can't allow persons to take advantage of that. Trust me. Because they're going to have an opinion. And that opinion really don't mean you any well. Especially if it's a negative opinion. We don't need that. But as I said, your life is your business, and whatever you share online, you have to be mindful and to be careful of who you're sharing things with, because there's a lot of instances where family members, I can't talk, I do my eyebrows, there's a lot of instances where family members know your business or someone with their family business, and it's like that family member plan up against them, tarnish their dreams, their goals, or even turn around robbing them. I've seen it. Say for instance that you and your significant other is planning on getting a baby, and you decided to share to your family members, just for well wishes, because their family, they're supposed to be supportive, right? And be in your corner. And this particular person decides to say, something negative. Say for instance, they said, I don't believe you can bear a child. Right? Something rude, sinister, some being rude and disrespectful, and it's like they'll be low-key rude and disrespectful, and it's like you have these family members like they'll be rude and disrespectful and they act as if it's normal because they're older than you, and they have this thing here. Because they're older than you, is like you should just brush it off and say like, that's just how they are. That's just their generation, And you should not take it personal or take it as an offense. Like, what the hell? I believe it doesn't matter your age or whatever. I strongly believe that everyone should learn to respect and others. It doesn't matter what. And stop tarnishing person's dream or goals. I just hate that. And the truth is, not everyone deserves to know your business. Not everyone deserves to get your time. They don't. If you have a group of friends and you realize that there's that one specific friend in the group that keep on being negative or give off a bad vibe, follow your gut instincts. And if your mother said like that particular person, listen to your mother. Sometimes parents are right. They're not always right, but sometimes they can be right. And there can be one bad apple in the group, just making everyone else's life a miserable hell. And sometimes you can't allow that. So when you tell people your business, overshare. When you overshare too much, persons feel like they have a right to have an opinion. That's the truth. And it can be negative, and that can just lead you to believe to be demotivated about a situation, or to put negative ideas and thoughts in your mind, in your head. That's shady. That is very shady, and I don't want that for anybody. I honestly wouldn't want that for you or me or anybody, because I feel so bad. This particular experience that I had, I feel so bad, and I and what's the funny thing? I've already obtained the goal that I was already set, and I just share. I always share. Say for instance, I always share pictures or videos way after the days or more, way after I already left the country, or after I've already obtained my goals and my dreams. I share it afterwards. I always do that. And trust me, I've have this peace of mind, this calm, this I have this type of thing that's going on for me that really works for me. And I believe that is a big contributor, not oversharing at all. Trust and share whenever you want to, and people just have to learn to respect that. Your business is yours. Your privacy, you have a right to your own privacy. And if you're not comfortable sharing before the time is right to you, don't let anyone force you to share before the time which you want to share. You get what I'm saying? So as I said, I always share after I obtain my goals, my dreams, my plans, whatever it may be. Don't look at my nails like your girl. I'm going to get my nails done. You're just falling off one at a time. I don't know what's happening. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say about that. I find peace in not oversharing. And as I always said in my previous videos, if you want to grow in life, and the environment and the people that surround you on a daily basis is negative and doesn't believe in your dreams, and give off a bad behavior, bad vibe, change your environment, change the place that you live, change. Because if you want to grow, you cannot be stuck in the same environment. Sometimes you're not the problem. Sometimes persons that are surrounding you, they are the problem. And sometimes you really can't think, and you can't progress in that type of environment if you want to grow. So I'll suggest that you get out, find somewhere where you can find peace. If you're bored, find yourself in that moment of peace and happiness. I'm telling you, I've proven this time and time again. Yeah. I was in an environment that was so toxic, yo. I used to break down every time because of the toxic behaviors and actions towards me. And I was so unhappy. And I wanted, like, I was like, I'm definitely coming out of this place. Every day I like, oh my god. So depressed, so unhappy, and I work my ass off to get out of that specific that type of environment because I know it means no good for me. Like there was nothing good about that, and you know, I worked my ass off to get out of there, and trust me, it was worth it. After coming out of that environment, I tried finding myself, I get settled, and I was able to accomplish so many things, find peace of mind, awakening. I was able to like think properly, to focus on my goals properly and everything. There was no one over my head, you know, watching me or just making me uncomfortable and speaking things about me that are not true. So sometimes it's not you. You're not the problem. It's not you. It's the environment that you need to change. And being around toxic people will drain your energy, and that's not good for your aura. Alright, so where am I now? Alright, so I'm also going to go ahead, get some setting spray and blend out my concealer. Yeah, sometimes you're not the issue. So I'm just going to blend out this concealer. So yes, people can be assholes to you, especially when you're winning. People don't always want to see you win. Not everyone wants to see you win, and that's the truth. And I can't stress that anymore. People don't always want to see you win. People are wicked or people toxic. Yeah? Okay. Not everybody wants to see you win. Not everybody wants to see you on top. And that's okay. You just need to be selective of the group of people or who you choose around you and who you call friends. And be selective of the family members that you share information with. You have to be aware. You have to learn. You have to be observant. And learn not to carry around baggage. If someone says something negative to you or make a negative comment about your dreams or your goals or your aspiration, whatever it may be, don't take it personal. I learned to not take things personal. I learned to just laugh it off and move on. Because you're going to be that one walking around with all that burden, that baggage, that stress, and it's not worth it. You're going to be miserable. Life is too short to be miserable. Life is too damn short to be miserable. Okay? That's too much stress. That's going to make you old before time. We don't want to be old before time. We want to look good. We want to feel good. We want to look good. So stay focused. Don't let anybody stress you out. Don't let people force you to share your personal life until you're solemnly ready. Alright, so let me go ahead. So I've learned, and honestly I'm still learning, and I'm being patient with myself as I grow. But those dumbass mistakes that I made in the past, I'll never make them again. Never. Yeah? And it's like in life, some persons really don't know what they're doing. I don't know what I'm doing majority of the time. I'm honestly winging it. And if I'm winging it, why would I be oversharing to people like who probably don't mean good for me? No, it's not about that. I'm entitled to my privacy, and I'll stick to that. I'm entitled to what I want to share and who I want to share it with. So don't allow people to dawn down on your dreams. because I've had it happen to me before and I wouldn't want it to happen to anyone of you guys. So I'm going to go in with, you know what, I'm going to go in with my setting powder, my fave setting powder, and then I'm going to go in with my pressed powder. I'm also going to go light with this, nothing dramatic. Really sure what I'm wearing because it is hot, and I took out this black top and it's long sleeve. I'm like, what am I doing with it? But it looks good with the pants. Looks so good, guys. Anyways, let me know what you think and all of that. Gotta get the forehead. Look at my clothes. Ciao. Lucky it's not this I'm wearing. If my mind changed. Yeah, gotta get the forehead. Forehead be forwarding. Forehead be forwarding. So yes, yeah, I just want to share that with you guys because I want the best for everyone. I just want the best for everybody. I want to see people win, and because life is so hard sometimes. Damn, this is pigmented. Very pigmented. I was not expecting that. I was not. That's a lot. Pigmentation. I'm just going to go in back with my foundation brush and just blend that out slightly a bit because I think it's too red. What do you think? Those cheekbones though. I know, I like it though. Jaw be creasing, so you just use a bit of loose powder on there as well. And then I'm just going to go in with this little stress powder underneath my eyes, the areas that always crease. But I'm just enjoying life, yo, and I'm trusting God as I progress in life. I'm staying happy, and I'm not going to allow people to piss me off, or I'm not going to allow people to get to me, and I'll stop taking things personal. You know, I stop. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. I usually add my lip balm first. For lip care purposes. I promised that I was not going to do anything extra, you know. And then I got this lip gloss from a drugstore. I wanted to do something a bit darker though, and it's very pigmented. It's not bad. It's not bad. It is. It's not bad. It's not that bad, but I want something darker. It's too bad. It's too pigmented. That's y'all. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I'm gonna just remove this right now. Y'all, I totally forgot to put on my setting spray. So I decided to stick to this top and wear this black jeans, and I'm going to wear my Nike down. Easy, easy, lemon squeezy. And I'm just going to leave this note with you guys. Listen, stop caring about what people think. Live your life. Enjoy it while it lasts. Life is too short to be worrying about he, she, and their opinions. That's the honest truth. It's not worth it. You cannot please everybody. Find yourself. Live for yourself. Be happy. Okay? Trust me. If you feel like that particular person is not for you, then cut them off. It could be a family member, it could be best friend. Cut them off. It's not worth your time, your energy. You cannot let in anybody in your aura. And I've talked about setting boundaries in my previous videos. Go check that out. Your girl is running late, so thank you so much for joining me. And remember, not everybody deserves to hear your business. Alright, boobs? So I'll catch you in the next one. I am Shantel. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe below and join the Enchanted Beauty again. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Next time, guys. See you.